Denard Span makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Number 2, Denard Span.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. PK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. Yunel Escobar will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. In there, no balls and a strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Billingsley ready. Another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. And standing in now is a guy who was such a key member of the Phils' run to the World Series in 2008 and 2009, their former All-Star Jason Worth. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ben Revere will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. This is in the air now for the left fielder Worth. 1 pitch, 1 away. Freddie Galvis will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, when you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
First pitch coming. Ryan Howard is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
He's set. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Anthony Rendon will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Bryce Harper will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game, as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Ryan Zimmerman will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way. Now both runners on the move. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. Ian Desmond will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Wilson Ramos will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Doug Fister will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Now here's the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Dominic Brown will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Cesar Hernandez will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jeff Francoeur.
Jeff Francoeur will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a solo shot for Jeff Francoeur. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Wow, what a way to hit your first home run of the season. Let's take a look at this one. This ball is right down the line, and you know he's just willing this thing fair. And sure enough, bonk, right off the foul pole, and he'll take it. That's number 1 on the year.
Here's Cody Ashe. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yunel Escobar is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Good sharp curve that time from Billingsley. It's strike 1. The pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this one gets past Howard down the line. It's a fair ball.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Jason Worth will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. That'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Ian Desmond will dig in. Walked intentionally his first time around. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already. So you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Chad Billingsley makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ben Revere will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Freddie Galvis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
.2-0 on the way. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Don't want to forget about it. Here it comes, 2-1. Revere rides off for second, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. First pitch coming, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a rocket to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Billingsley ready, another 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Doug Fister will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Denard Span will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And Howard's going to have himself a base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Left fielder number 9, Dominic Brown.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. Now a swing by Brown as this ball is drilled out to deep right field. Harper has a look, but he'll have no shot. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Phillies have pulled even now with 3-3.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Jeff Francoeur will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. On to first, and they turn the double play. Cody Ashe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Chad Billingsley will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Yunel Escobar will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Yunel Escobar.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit high in the air out to Francoeur in right. And he's got it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, neither of these guys will get too much higher than this. 92 on the one hand versus an even 90 on the other. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Billingsley at an even 70 pitches now for the ball game. Grounded foul off to the right. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 34,
Bryce Harper will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now you can see that dugout is up in arms, and they want something to be done about it. And I believe something is going to be done about it as the home plate umpires come out, and he's issued a warning to both benches. 1 more, and you're gone.
And I think that's exactly what you have to do. When it's the same guy that's gotten hit twice now, that's a little more than coincidental. So hopefully this will put an end to all the fireworks.
Ryan Zimmerman, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Therefore it is Francoeur, and he puts it away, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair halfway home, tied at 3. Ben Revere will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Freddie Galvis will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Here we go now, Phil.
First pitch coming. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
And they did have the bunt on right there, so now 0-1. You wonder if they're going to do it again.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
2 pitches out of the strike zone and 2 failures to get the bunt down. Now what are they going to do 0-2?
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Carlos Ruiz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with, what you don't.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You hit the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight ground outs do that job.
Ryan Howard will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He waits, now the pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And this ought to plate a couple as this falls down for extra bases. And he is in to score as well, so the lead swells to 6-3.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and his arrival on the mound will signal the end for Doug Fister. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tanner Roark is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the box now, Jeff Francoeur. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Philadelphia is on top, 6-3. Ian Desmond will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Shortstop.
First pitch on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's another 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Too low, 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. comes set. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. He's set. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Billingsley.
Cedric Smallwood is out into the on-deck circle now, so that would appear to mean the end for Chad Billingsley.
Smallwood.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ben Revere will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Worth is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Denard Span will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Galvis is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
The batter, number 5.
Yunel Escobar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Jason Worth as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now here's the first pitch. Freddie Galvis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The next pitch. Right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Carlos Ruiz will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Ryan Howard set to follow. He waits on deck. Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses, ball 4.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it does not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Ryan Howard will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes set, now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Phillies lead this one 6-3.
Third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Now here it comes. Bryce Harper is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Revere is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ken Giles will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and Ashe will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Craig Stammen is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Craig Stammen.
Dominic Brown will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Chopper foul. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Cesar Hernandez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Jeff Francoeur will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. On the way. Now a swing and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Ian Desmond will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 58, Jonathan Papelbon.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Hernandez is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first offering. Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that's just a terrible feeling as a hitter. He looks at 3 pitches, and then he heads right back to the dugout. You know what he's saying to himself right now? Why did I even bring a bat with me?
And we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot as the right-handed batting Kevin Franzen begins to loosen up on deck. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And if these guys can hang on, the winning pitcher in this one would be the right-hander Chad Billingsley. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
You just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least 1 more batter.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him. And the Phillies are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Dominic Brown. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody,
Welcome to a Saturday edition of Inside the Show. It's time to take a look back at what happened around the majors on Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Washington Nationals visited Eastern Pennsylvania to take on the Phillies, and it was the Phillies who came out on top. The final was 6-3. In other Phillies news, relief pitcher Hector Neris has been waived by the organization. The Mets were in Atlanta to take on the Braves at Turner Field, and it was the Braves who came out on top. The final score was 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays headed down to the South to do battle with their in-state rivals, the Miami Marlins. And it was free baseball with Tampa Bay winning in extra innings. The final was 2-0. The Cardinals paid visit to the Reds at Great American Ballpark, and the Cardinals nabbed the extra innings W. The final score was 7-6. Matt Adams was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. The Pirates took on the Brew Crew in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and the Pirates came away with the win. The final score was 3-2. The Boys in Blue paid visit to the Valley of the Sun to take on the D-backs, and it was the Boys in Blue who held on in extra innings 6-3. Adrian Gonzalez was a fantasy owner's dream at the plate with 3 hits and 4 RBIs. The Cubs went up against the Rockies in the Mile High City, and it was the Cubbies who came away victorious. The final score was 3-2. The Giants did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and the Padres came away with the win. The final was 3-0. The Red Sox continued their legendary rivalry with the Yankees in New York, and it was the Bo Sox who came away victorious. The final was 8-7. Mookie Betts launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. The Toronto Blue Jays were in Baltimore to take on the O's, and it was the boys from north of the border who were victorious. The final score was 3-2. Edwin Encarnacion was phenomenal at the plate, picking up 2 round trippers. The Twins paid visit to U.S. Cellular Field to match up against the White Sox, and it was the White Sox who came out on top. Final score was 6-2. The Detroit Tigers paid visit to the Tribe in Cleveland, and it was the Tigers who prevailed. The score was 2-1. The Royals visited Angels Stadium in Anaheim to take on the Halos, and it was the Royals who came out on top. The final 5-3. The Seattle Mariners did battle with the A's in the East Bay. The Mariners came away with the win. The final 4-3. The Houston Astros took on the Rangers at the Globe in Arlington, and the Rangers came away with the win. The final 7-3. Prince Fielder led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. Derek Holland was very much in control on the mound, earning the victory as he pitched 8 full while allowing only 1 unearned run. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.